What's up, everybody? It's Megan. I'm back again with another video. Today we're going to be diving into the new, semi-new Morphe Fluidity. I'm not sure how to say it. I hope I pronounced that right. The new Morphe foundation. You've seen it. You've heard of it. We're going to try it on today and see how it works. I also picked up the concealer. Let me just start off by saying, Morphe, why Morphe? Why must you make my life so difficult? Guys, let me tell you, the situation about getting these two items to my doorstep was a whole situation. But we're gonna dive in. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a story time. It wasn't that huge of an issue, but I never really had that happen to me when ordering a product online, so I'm a bit disappointed in Morphe. But we're gonna try them out anyway, so if you wanna keep on watching, you know what to do. Stay tuned. And before we go, why don't you go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, because it's gonna be a good video. We already know it. And stick around, you know, stay a while. It's okay. It's all right. Let's go. So here is a close-up of the packaging. To be honest with you, this is like my second time ordering from Morphe. So I'm not too familiar with all of their packaging and how it usually looks, but yeah, this is cute, simple, just all black. Honestly, it's nothing to be like super excited about. So let's see what this is all about. It's a 24-hour long wear, sweat-proof, transfer-resistant, water-resistant, free of oils, fragrance, and parabens. Great for all skin types. That's all it says on the packaging. The concealer, I think it says the same thing. Yeah, full coverage, instant full-on concealing power, blendable multitasking formula, free of fragrance, big, free of fragrance and parabens. And the foundation, I picked up the shade F5.20, yes. And it is a matte foundation. And in the concealer, I picked up the shade C4.25. So here she is. That's how it looks on my skin. So as you can see, the color is it's a pretty good color. I think it's gonna be a good match as far as the shade.
And I did pick it out online, so yeah, I don't know. It might blend in a little bit better than what
it's kind of funny. You guys see that? It's like this swatch looks different than this swatch. Like this one looks a little more red. This one looks a little more yellow on the yellowish kind of golden side. Maybe it oxidizes a lot. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my brows. So we're gonna jump right into the foundation. I have my little blender here, the Sonia Kashuk one. And I'm just gonna put this on like I normally would any other like squeeze tube type foundation. So let me tell you, so I go online, I actually watched Jackie Aina's review on the foundation. I'm like, I want to give it a shot. So I go online, right onto Morphe. It wasn't sold out or anything. It didn't say like limited stock or anything like that. So I wasn't really like pressed, but I just wanted to try it out. Go online, put it in my cart, and it gave me an option for the PayPal. And I know if you've ever used like the PayPal thing, but it takes you directly to the PayPal app and then it redirects you back to whatever site you're on. So I did that, and I was just, you know, all my information is saved in PayPal, so I guess I just went through it really fast and, you know, did the cart thing. And I looked at the order summary and the address was wrong. So I'm like, all right, you know, quite naturally, I'm like, all right, customer service, they'll be able to fix it, blah, blah, blah. I literally just put the order in seconds ago. So I find the number fairly quickly and I dial it. And Morphe is a pretty known brand as it is. Me personally, I've only ever ordered from their site one time, and I didn't have an issue that time. I also did put the wrong address in that time, but anyways. So I called, and on their recording, it gives you very, very specific instruction, as if this is what you do, you don't need to talk to us, kind of like thing, like, oh, you can do everything pretty much on your own. So it said in the recording, like, if you need to make changes to your address, shipping address, changes to your order, you can pretty much do that. So I went through the customer service thing anyway, because I'm like, well, I want my package, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to go to another place. So I get on the phone with them anyway, and the lady picks up, and this is no offense to anyone with accents, dialects, what have you. Morphe, I think, is a UK based company. I could be very, very wrong about that, but the woman that I was speaking to, she had like a British accent, and it was very thick. It was very hard to understand her. So the first like 2 minutes of conversation was literally us just like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Okay, can you repeat that? I'm sorry, huh? Like, like it just started off all wrong. And I'm like explaining to her the issue. And of course she has like her whole spiel like, oh, it's stated clearly in our policy, in our terms and conditions that, we don't change the address, and you have to change it with your carrier once it gets your shipping or your tracking information. And I said, well, why do we have to wait to do that? Like, why can't you just change it now? I have you on the phone, I'm here, I can give you the information, like, we can settle this now. Like, why do we have to wait till it gets to that? You know what I mean? We're going back and forth, and like I said, she never gets rude, she never gets smart, like she's being like super, super nice. But I'm just kind of like pressing the issue, like, okay, well, I don't want to wait until I get tracking information and have to call UPS or FedEx or whoever it was shipped by, and then try to change the address to them. And even then, it's no guarantee, because who's to say that they'll do that? And she couldn't even guarantee that to me. So quite naturally, I'm like, can I speak to your manager? He's not available. Well, when is he going to be available? And she's like, he's in the meeting and he's the only manager available. You better find me somebody to know. This is like us going back and forth, literally, like I'm being nice, she being nice, but we're both like being very adamant with each other. Long story short, you guys, my package ended up getting shipped to the wrong address, and I had to call UPS to redirect it. Thankfully, it was shipped to some very nice, honest people who returned it back to the UPS distributor or whatever it's called, and it got shipped to me. So long story short, this is probably going to be my first and last. And I say probably because Morphe is selling like Ulta now, so I could potentially pick something up there. But 9 times out of 10, this might be my first and last Morphe review, because I do not plan on ordering from this site anymore, just because stuff like that just puts a bad taste in your mouth. Morphe, you got to do better, and for 2 reasons. 1, your policies is messed up. 2, this foundation, because this foundation has oxidized terrible, and I look like a Oompa Loompa. I'm super red, and like it's the middle of winter. Like I can't be walking around like this.
Cancel. Cancel. Fuck, does that even?
I moved you guys back out so you can kind of get a full overview of what is going on. Again, on camera, it is kind of balancing itself out. It doesn't look as red. It didn't oxidize. It doesn't look like it oxidized. But in person, I'm looking in the mirror and I look red. It's a lot of orangey reddish undertones in this particular shade to the concealer. I'm gonna pop this bad boy open. Wow, why do I keep doing this to myself? The shade again, it is a shade C425. Whew, why do I keep doing this to myself? It looks really, really light. This is how it looks in the packaging. It's the same sponge that I used to blend in the foundation with. Let's get going. I'm tired. Like, that was a lot of work. I was gonna use it to carve underneath my eyebrows, but to be honest, I'm scared because we might be here all day. This concealer is really, 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 really thick. Full coverage, dries down very fast. So if you're a type of person who wants to let their concealer dry down, this does not need to dry down. Blend it immediately. Like, you won't be sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows just underneath here. Okay, so I went ahead and set the rest of my makeup, under eye, powder, everything is on. So far, so good. I'm feeling a bit dry, like I need moisture. But we're gonna continue on. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my mascara, lashes, lips, contour, and then I'll be back with the final results. Okay, you guys, I finished up the rest of my makeup. We are looking okay. Final thoughts on the Morphe Fluidity foundation. Is it a go getter? Do you need to run to the store and get this right now? Absolutely not. I would not even waste your time. There's so many more good drugstore price foundations out there that wouldn't even be worth the hassle as going out to get this one. Again, it is super full coverage. It does dry down matte. So if you are an oily girl and you're just looking for that and you just haven't found a good foundation for you or for your skin type, then you may want to give this one a try. There are a good variety of shades. Again, I'm looking a little bit more red than I usually would like to look. Especially for the winter months. If I had to pick one over the other, I would definitely say maybe go out and get the Morphe concealer, because this stuff right here, you guys, like, honestly, I really didn't even need to set it. Like, if I didn't think that it would budge, like, I wouldn't even have set it, honestly. The concealer actually looks good. Like, it didn't oxidize a weird color or anything like that. Yeah, that part actually looks pretty good. It gave me a really good highlight. It's not too bright. It's kind of just in between. So everything kind of came together at the end is what I'm trying to say. And like I said, get the concealer, try it out. If you don't like it, I'd say return it, but who knows what you have to go through to do that. I mean, might have to give you a left limb. I don't know. Like, they got to work on that. So that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys like it. Let me know if you tried the concealer, the foundation. Let me know if you're going to plan on purchasing after this video. If you got any horror stories from Morphe, let me know those as well. I'm gonna get out of here, gonna wash my face. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. It's so far away.
Distress to my damsel, but she say I'm cancer, cancer, cancer.